Yes, we'll take a random way home today. Hello folks, it's Paul here from Biking Life. How are you all doing? God, it's been an absolute busy day today at work. The old brain is fried. It really, really is. Oh dear. Well, I'm actually trying the microphone in another position now to see if it's any better. But you never know. It's all about trial and error, isn't it, really? You've got to keep trying. And as our last says, Paul, you're very trying. It's always a case. Yeah, I'm thinking of just taking a different way home today. Don't know where. I don't know which way, I should say. I haven't even thought about it, to be fair. You just get bored of going the same old way, day in, day out. And I do reckon the old saying is, a change is as good as a rest, isn't it? There's a lot of crap on the road here. That's a little bit windy, but nowhere near as bad as the other day. Friday was absolutely horrendous. Nice steady plod away. Just a steady plod. There's no rush. And do you know something? If I'm not rushing, then you guys can hear me better. It's a busy, busy road, this. Really, really is. I'm going to go over Newport Bridge though. As for whereabouts, once I get over there, I don't know. Let me just undo that a little bit, that's better. That glove was a tad too tight. Should I? Bollocks, let's do it. He was just sat there, wasn't he? So why not? And as you know, when we go over here we're going to get blown again, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Do you know, some days I don't mind the wind, but it does ruin your biking. It really does. It gets on my nerves. Actually, I don't need that down yet. Yeah, this bridge, the Newport Bridge, used to raise up. The centre part of it used to raise up and let the ships go through when they used to do that. But now, I think it's locked into position now, and I don't think it'll ever be used. It's a shame, really. But time has progressed, I suppose, and they don't really need it. What I might do is go down to the new roundabout that they've been built on the A66, and I'll head home that way. Well, I'll take a right to go into Ormsby, and we'll find out how bad the commute is for anyone who wants to go that way home, and it'll take us up Ormsby Bank and then onto the dual carriageway heading towards Gisborough. Well, what I'm doing today is sticking to the speed limits, unlike them two. You can't half smell the burning on the exhaust. It isn't half burning. Yes, I'm quite happy to be going this way. I know sometimes you want to get home, but I mean, we've got today and tomorrow, the weather's forecast to be okay. But then I think it changes. I'm just going to put this down a bit. It changes and we do get a bit of rain, so on those days you want to be going straight home, don't you? But not on a day like this. It's 16 degrees at the moment, and it's fairly light winds, to be fair. You're only getting the wind effect from riding. So yeah, see that sign there? It's a queer little sign, but that's the way we're going to go. We're going to follow it. The A171. That's the way it goes through. And here we go. Little Toyota Aygo. Ah, it's not that bad, to be fair. It's easy peasy. It's not a bad roundabout, to be fair. I like the way they've done it. Don't like this straight left. This is better coming up this way. There used to be all sorts here. I mean, all of that's been knocked down. There's lots of old buildings and stuff being knocked down. It's a shame, innit? But as again, time moves on, we have to, haven't we? That's a new place, MKM Building Supplies. I've not seen that one. But this is where we're going to meet a lot of traffic here. It's quite a busy road. The other reason is I'm going this slow is because when I do go over and do my tours, when I'm on my own as well, I'll be travelling at a relatively low speed and taking in some of the most beautiful countryside going, and hopefully you guys will be able to see it better, you know, because I think when you're travelling fast, even doesn't matter what camera you've got, it pixelates it, and unless you've got an exceptional GoPro Hero 8 or 9, but I haven't, so you know that if I go slower, that gives you a little bit better viewing, and also probably better sound quality. But I'm testing this mic in this position today, and I don't know whether it's any better or it's going to be too loud again. I always get one 4 litre. God, that must cost him a fortune. 4 litre TDI, I bet that goes as well. Come on, with your little Zafira Turbo. Smart looking Zafira. I thought they'd stop making them, to be fair. The older versions of them, I'm always seeing them broken down. I don't know whether that's a common trait with a Zafira. I don't know what the new ones are like, but because I was at one point contemplating on getting one, you know, to put all my fishing gear and stuff like that in, and there's a bit more room in, isn't there, to carry stuff, and you know what I mean. But I didn't get one in the end because I was forever seeing them broke down and heard some bad stuff about them. Whether that's the case, I don't know. It's maybe yous out there can enlighten me. Yeah, I think if you put too much, you know, I'm talking about the mic now, when you wrap too much around it, it sort of muffles it and makes the sound quality a little bit crap. So I'm hoping that, because I've took it out of one of the sponge things and just put this sort of dead cat over it, and hopefully it might be okay, but we'll know. We'll see when I get home. We'll see. This is Middlesbrough anyway, by the way, folks. Middlesbrough. And we're heading up towards Ormsby now. Yes, this is quite blooming boring, isn't it? Coming down this road at 30 miles an hour. I am regretting it now. But you know, sometimes you've just got to go with your gut instinct and go where you feel like you needed to go. But this is Ormsby. And we're heading up Ormsby. I could actually turn left here and go down onto the parkway, and it would make the road home a tad little bit quicker. But I'm not going to. I'm going to follow where I thought I would go, and I'll go the dual carriageway home, Gisborough Way. There is some nice houses up on this road. And that's been open a fair few years, that pub, the Pied Piper. I wonder how many pubs now are going to be really hitting hard times, and they've got to be struggling to maintain or keep their heads above water. There's no way that they could survive with what's going on. I mean, it was bad enough that they were open and having to keep 2 metres apart or whatever it was, but now they have to shut at 10 o'clock. They're just not going to be able to manage, are they? They're going to lose a British way of life. I feel so sorry for them. All these hospitality places as well, they're going to struggle. Not a nice feeling, not a nice thought, is it? Life as we know it is changing. We are becoming a stricter controlled place, all because of this blooming pandemic. Not good at all, not good at all, folks. Yes, we have to adhere to the laws and the rules. I'm not saying that. So all you people sat there thinking, well, we have to do it. I know we have to do it. I'm not saying we don't. I'm just saying it's going to lose a lot of people's jobs. And I wonder whether the cost of all this is going to be higher than the cost of the disease itself. You just don't know, do you? No one can say that. It's a tad windy here. Over that way is Rosebery Topping. There's a road over that way that I come. But I'm not going that way today. Just this way. It's not as busy as I thought it was going to be, if I'm honest. I thought it was going to be a lot busier than this. Look at them views. Some nice views this way, isn't there? Jesus Christ! Did you see that prick? What an absolute knobhead. I'll tell you what, folks, it was a good job I was not travelling fast there, because I would have smashed into him. Absolute divvy. Yes, that was a close one. Really was. There was no need for that. Anyway, let's let it not spoil our ride. Well, I do apologise if you heard any language there, but sometimes, dear me, it frightens the bloody life out of you, doesn't it? They just pulling. He had no intentions whatsoever of stopping there at all. Anyway, oh dear. It shows you there, guys, though, a valuable lesson. You must adhere to those speed limits, especially when they're enforced because of stuff like that, traffic management and what have you. That could have ended up very different. But never mind. It is what it is. It didn't, and I'm still okay, because I was travelling at the required limit. Going to take the left here anyway, that's where we're going. Now this is a more scenic part of the route home. Not bad at all, actually. Not bad at all. I'll tell you what, we used to go down to Tockisville. There's a pub down there. It's a caravan site really, and an old working flour mill. But there's a pub on site there and they do the most fantastic meals. I'm hoping to God that they are staying open, because it would be a shame for that place to shut. A lot of history gone again. But we'll see, won't we, eh? Oh, why, it is windy. I just thought I'd have a little look above this here there, and it was bloody windy. Stay there, fella. That's it. I like these little bends and all. They can be a bit greasy at times. Oh, come on, get round. I've seen a biker come round here and go straight into that bit there. He obviously didn't know the road, or it was coming a bit too quick. One of the two. It's like, anyway, if you don't know the way, you know, slow down. I'm going to keep this rolling just till we approach Skelton, and I'll be saying goodbye to you. It's been a pleasure having you along again. I really am enjoying being back, thankfully, making these vlogs. And the difference with this is, when I want to upload a video from this camera, I just take the SD card out. It's such an easy way, a little flick hatch which keeps it waterproof. I don't have to touch the microphone anymore or anything like that, like I used to have to charge with the Drift Ghost X that I have. The microphone port and the charging port were both the same one. So you were in and out causing wear and tear, hence why the mic went on it eventually. But this should be a different kettle of fish, and as I've said on previous videos, we have an IPX7 rated camera which is fully waterproof, and also it lasts for 9 hours. That's plenty of time for me to make some good vlogs for you. Now if I can't get the footage I need within 9 hours, then I need to give up. And it only takes 2.5 hours to charge. That's in a mains adapter. If you're charging it from your laptop or something like that, or maybe it's a little thing on your bike, then it will take slightly longer. Well, anyway, that's it, folks. I've been Paul from Biking Life. It's been nice having you along, even though we nearly had a head on. I'll show you that. You'll have seen that anyway. So bye for now, folks. Bye.